Revelio. 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 Revelio.
They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them, what with all I've done.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio. It's so tricky after all, Merlin.
Приветствую.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Привет.
Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Good thing the ministry banned underage sauce.
Hello there. Do you have the special delivery from my dear friend Eddie?
Hello, Mr. Ndai. Eddie Thistlewood sent me.
Yes, he told me to expect you. Do you have the Chinese chomping cabbages?
I have them right here.
Marvelous. This will go a long way towards protecting the hamlet from Ranrock's loyalists. The same foul curs who, I'm willing to guess, Feldcroft owes a debt of gratitude.
Do you have any idea?
No clue. I will admit, however,
How do you and Eddie...
we met at Hogwarts. I wasn't surprised to get his
You're welcome. Happy to be of assistance.
At last, some reinforcements. Hopefully this is enough to thwart the goblins.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today? Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Aha! There you are!
What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. This place has seen better days. Reparo. My lord himself would be proud. Revelio. Guardian Leviosa. This looks intriguing. Revelio. Incendio.
Саня, привет. Ку. Поставил движок на корвет старый 425, а новый корвет 390 еле как едет. И управление ГГ. Ты хочешь добиться хороших показателей от машины? Дароу, мужики. Не каждая машина в Форзе едет.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Привет. Сильвер, расскажи Скифу, как тюнить.
These rocks have seen better days.
По графике какая лучше, Forza 4 или 5?
An astronomy table should prove useful once the sun's down.
Пять.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
Привет, Сильвер. Я на работе, если ему не западло. Пусть добавляется в твой дискорд, и там в общем чате по чуть-чуть буду обтеснять. Когда у меня перерывы будут? Да я сейчас спать иду. Мы еще день гуляем.
handy resource indeed, your
Просто
field
рано
guide.
встал.
I'm most pleased to be included.
Ночная смена.
Но тогда, когда будет желание, заходи к Саше в Дискорд, и там, если что, можно будет поболтать по поводу тюнинга.
Там многим интересно будет, я уверен. Все, я полетел работать.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Удачи, пацаны. Я тоже полетел. На метле.
Revelio.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. I should investigate. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend. Revelio.
Alohomora. Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Ha. Ha. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio. Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. Rest easy, my large friend.
Not your best. Up for a bit of double. Oh, no. from the dark magic. Always that's the student who released Oaks. An intruder! Think you're clever, don't you? That's the student who you... There's the student from the... You won't be able to stop Ranrock's loyalists. There's that storm.
Such arrogance. One less human to worry about. Better.
it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Anyone can run a shop.
Revelio.
Oh, I do hope Mary...
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask, are you afraid of spiders?
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and they're acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable. But why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
Why are there so many spiders in Arranshire all of them?
I honestly don't know. I've never seen so many. They've trapped the entire hamlet in webs. I was lucky to escape. Mary always has a way with these beasts.
Why is it you can't conquer?
When I was a small child, I was being tormented. Within moments, spiders were crawling over. I couldn't move, paralysed. I was there for what seemed hours. I can feel them.
Why didn't you ask them?
I did. Reached out to anyone who would listen. But evidently they have their hands.
I'll try my very best, Miss.
Please do. If you can think, they'll find Arranshire southeast of...
You might as well watch.
Never trust a man who looks too smart.
Well, hello there. Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
This must be Arranshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. They're really more aggressive than I'd expected. Accio. Bombada. Incendio. last of them. Oh no, this must be Mary. Poor woman. If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I'll need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end. Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. This is where Mary bred the spiders. They're not here now. This isn't a good sign. These spiders have gone somewhere. A ladder? I'm not sure I want to know where this leads. Best be ready for whatever it may find down there. Revelio. Exacts. I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even worse.
Confringo!
That's one exact destroyed. I should get the rest.
Incendio! Bombard! Accio! Confringo! Revelio! Incendio! Bombarda! Incendio! Revelio! Bombarda! Incendio! Confringo! Revelio!
Bombarda! Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Cursed fiends! Bombarda! Revelio! Confringo! Half finished. But I need to destroy all of the exacts. I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. I hate to think that they see me, but I don't see them. Bombarda! Revelio. Bombarda! These eggs must be destroyed. Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Bombarda! Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. That's the last of the spider sacks. hope that's the last spider. Sendo, bombada, incendio. There's a victory that came none too soon. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. No, wait, that's the last one. And she's angry. I'll be having nightmares for the rest of my life after that. Accio, incendio, bombada. Confringo. Revelio. 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 Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio.
Times used to be so much simpler.
Bombada! Confringo! Revelio. Mr. Dunn, I have some news.
Thank Merlin. About my sweet friend Mary.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Dunn. She was an innocent victim.
Poor Mary. Fighting for the Hamlet to the bitter end, no doubt. A noble sacrifice. She truly was a remarkable woman. Remarkable. She didn't deserve this. Few do.
I am sorry about your friend, but you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You clear? I imagine the first order of business will be to help the Hamlet.
Even so, you'll want to prepare yourself.
Thank you again for all you've done. I shall...
Glad I could be of help, and I look forward to visiting.
To dearly departed Mary.
Alfred Lawley's none too pleased. Seems he's been burgled. I shall pretend I never heard the rumours of your involvement.
What sort of thing are we looking for? Nice doing business with you. Thank you for stopping in. Be sure to visit us again soon. You're the one who...
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Is all I'm saying.
Revelio.
I don't see why.
Alohomora. Revelio.
All this talk about a silly dodgeball. It's only a dodgeball.
Handy resource in
Revelio.
your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Incendio! Potato! Stupefy! 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 Accio! Incendio! Findo! Revelio! Huh. Incendio! Wonder who lives here. Revelio! Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
What have you done?
Your poaching days are over.
one easy.
What else falls on electricity?
Expulso! Expulso! Now you've got it.
Still no match for me.
To your knees.
Revelio.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far...
You said you had news about the poachers.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead. Did you know that they have orders from Victor Rook? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment...
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you? The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. Then I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around... If you ever meet my gran, this...
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet you...
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend. I think she worries I'll do some...
Whatever gave her that?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Revelio.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look
Revelio.
around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Pelts. Poor beasts. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when...
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else.
I found goblin art. Let's keep searching, but carefully. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land. Revelio.
Tricky little cake flapper. Ridiculous what has... Back in this round with...
Levioso! Hold still! Levioso! How's the view? Levioso! Would you like me to put you down? Levioso! You're after that! Crucio!
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister of Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. brilliant idea.
Revelio.
I know you're there. Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain.
Tell us. Revelio.
Have you heard of your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
They say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Lucas, don't tell us. Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Alohomora. All right, I have the egg.
Revelio. Element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
I'm sure it's a... The killer moon knob.
Is that the best you could... Let's play Predator and Prey, shall we?
Bring us! Clowns in a duel of things. Come, bring us!
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg.
What now? She did...
I don't know. Nothing about this day was... And the poachers saw us, which can...
Since the dragon we freed...
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers. It'll be hard hiding some...
Should we expect...
It'd be foolish not to expect. I'm sorry to say that you...
We aren't helping ourselves standing.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their... Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new...
Revelio.
Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Revelio. Perhaps the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizard. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times. They don't value knowledge the way I do.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The snake bird.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Founder's Relics.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the Quaffle. When a chaser throws the Quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Order of Merlin.
No, that's incorrect. The answer was the Wizards' Council. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Peruvian Viper Tooth.
Brilliant! Though the Viper Tooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Elfrida Clegg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft. It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide-behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a lethifold?
The knockback jinx.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus charm. The only known survivor of a lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Lavender Montmorency.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Knowledge is the real magic.
No, the answer was, never tickle a sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco dormiens nunquam titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
The Ashwinder.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the rune's paw. According to parcel mouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny's School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American school was founded in the 17th century by Iseult Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Amortentia.
That's the answer. Amortentia smells differently to every person according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Blatching.
The answer was actually haversacking. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when 2 chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Webbed feet.
No, the answer was bad luck. Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
Sophophorus bean.
I'm afraid the correct answer was Mimbulus mimbletonia. The Mimbulus mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The pepper-up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Linfred of Stinchcombe.
Very good. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Linfred's previous work to create the pepper-up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
A smaller pot.
Incorrect. The answer was a single slipper. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
The Amazon rainforest.
No, the answer was North America. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Sir Luckless.
Correct! The three witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Ulick Gamp.
Yes. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned something regardless. Thank you for humouring me by participating. I had a splendid time. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Revelio.
Don't be shy, for I can't wait to watch you try. Can't catch thieves! Woohoo!
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. So this is the underground harbor. Revelio. The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. Revelio. Ha! Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it Could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can, in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks goblin.